I needed to post about Amazon.com and Barnes and Nobles because they're two companies that I don't usually shop at or order from. And it seems that there's two accounts that I truly don't remember ever creating that are associated with my email address. My email address that I explained to the Amazon quote unquote customer service person that I've had my email address for probably 25 years now. And and now there's an account set up through Amazon that under my email address that Amazon refuses to send me information on, even though it says on the page if you forgot your password, because the when the, and because when the account is set up, I want to know, gosh, I don't remember setting up an account with Amazon. I've never ordered from Amazon. I've honestly never ordered anything from Amazon. And so I went through the process of having the verification code sent to my email address, which is what is comes up. There's already an account associated with this in the email address, because when I went on to my computer to set up an account so that I could order something, it said there was already an account set up. So I'm like, oh, gee, let me see. Maybe I just don't remember. So it sent me a verification code to my email address, which I received and put in the little verification box. Now, if there's a glitch in the internet system and I'm trying to explain to the girl, to the person on the line who sounds a little bit like my niece Rebecca for some reason. And and Rebecca, of course, is the daughter of my younger sister Leah, who has latched onto my life and via all of their organized corrupt activities may have been the one that set up, or any of the women who or whoever had got have my documentation as far as my identification documentation. Now, the fact that the FBI might be scouring the Amazon site for the source code information and following what I'm saying. In other words, there's only so much they can get away with. I know that they all have extensive practice and knowledge in computer hacking and account hacking and whatnot, but there's still only so much. So as they're closing in on me, as the corrupt members of my Henderson family are closing in on me and sitting back laughing up their sleeve, I know that the FBI, because I know I'm talking loud enough, and other companies who are and want to see in other words, Amazon's got competition no matter what Amazon thinks of itself as this, end all be all to human existence, as far as and I'm angry because the very first time that I go and try to order from Amazon, and if Amazon's that temperamental, if their management team, who has sharpshooting teams and all that, how many employees does Amazon have? Or maybe Amazon is ready to shut down and doesn't have the ability to serve its the customers that it's had. Or maybe the FBI is ready to shut Amazon down completely, as in maybe the FBI is gathering information about Amazon and all of Amazon's sites, and using me to get to the people who I've complained about many times in many different areas, specifically my Henderson family, because I know and have explained to anyone I can possibly get hold of that might have interest in uh, in turning the tables of the corrupt people in regard to information technology and security of accounts and mirroring identities and aliases and all that stuff. And the girl on the phone is trying to tell me she doesn't understand what I'm saying, or she simply restates what she's already said. um as a programmed individual, like when you get to the grocery store and you ask a question and you're just being human and asking a question, and they give you a very scripted answer, and it's been that way for a number of years. And in fact, I didn't realize that when I worked for Target, that was probably one of the onset years of this type of thing going on, and the monopolization of money, and with the new and people who order from Amazon and go through their life. Sorry, but I've been questioning the monopolization of Amazon for a number of years, and the very first time that I go on to order something, because as first I went on Barnes and Noble and was running into the same problem, and as I'm trying to order something through Barnes and Noble, it's like adding up. It's like my order is increasing. It's like having a Visa card and a credit card, and the customer service wonderfulness that was set up, that, oh gosh, just call us and we'll help with your account, and we'll make arrangements for you to pay, and all this. And then what they really did was increase interest rates from like 15% to like close to 30%. It was 25 or 28% interest rate on my credit card back in 2005. So maybe they're trying to, via the Stuxnet virus, maybe they're attempting to recycle that experience in my life, whereby they're using poverty as a way to push me into areas and prostitution and drug dealing and stuff. Honestly, this is what took place, or began to take place in my life in 2005. And the and this is the same type of thing, but on a higher level of stupidity, actually, because you can only take the economy so far when all you're doing is raising rates and interfering with people's lives and expecting everybody to conduct their life the way you need to conduct your life, so that you can continue ripping people off for the amounts of money that they were ripping people off for. So the fact that I've reported my identification documents many times, and Amazon, such a huge company, can't see through to the fact that I mean, do I need a police report to give Amazon? Because then I said, I want the other account closed. In other words, Amazon could do an internal investigation. But the girl on the phone refused to give me any higher up names or transfer me to another person on the phone. So Amazon has the ability to run an internal investigation. And being Amazon an such a huge organization, and everything being conducted digitally through their company, you can rest assured that I'm well aware that Amazon could track very easily who and where another account and when another account in my email address was set up. And I have a right to have that information to be able to report whoever opened an account in my email address. I can't say it was done in my name because she wouldn't even tell me the name that it was under. And the point of the matter is, as somebody says so, because I know Amazon's and therefore, as I am stating that I know, and the girl on the phone is trying to negate what I instinctually and intellectually know. I can intellectually put together and say, you know what? Amazon is a really big company. All of their business is done online and on the road. So I can seriously, I would have to be really, really stupid not to have a real-time not comprehension, a real-time intellectual, logical, even when I was at 2 years ago and having more problems with organizing my thoughts than I'm having now. And I still admittedly have problems organizing my thoughts. But I think 2 years ago in 2020, I would have still had, they just wouldn't have been able to, they would have been able to get in my head more and have me put the issue to the side and forget about it 2 years ago than today. Because I know instinctually, I know intellectually that a company that does as much business online as Amazon did, that's what the company's all about. And the customer service person on the phone is telling me she can't do anything to investigate the issue of the security of my identity, which is attached to some accounts at Amazon that I know I never created because I've never ordered online. I've never ordered anything from Amazon, not ever. And so for the girl online to say that there's nothing that she can't give me any information, and I have a right to have the information, which is attached to my email address that I have had for 2.5 decades now, for the purpose of reporting identity theft through Amazon to the FBI or whoever I need to report yet another identity theft issue in regard to my digital life and my actual identification.